Many of the immigrants coming to our southern border are fleeing violence in their home countries in Central America. Gail King talked to a mom who says she is determined to save the lives of her kids.
In early June, Christina Melgar says she fled El Salvador with her 16-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son. They were seeking asylum at the border after they were threatened by violent gangs.
I just came to this country to protect my children and to do something good, not to do anything bad.
Melgar says she was arrested once she arrived at the border. She was separated from her children and had not seen them for the last 6 days.
You came to the border. Did you think that you could be separated from your children?
No, I never imagined that would happen.
Consuelo Godoy Garcia and her 15-year-old son Ronaldo fled Guatemala, she says, to escape violence in her country. After nearly a week in detention and separated from her son, she was released with an ankle bracelet. Were you treated very well? Were you afraid there?
¿Te trataron bien? ¿Tenías miedo?
Sí, tenía mucho miedo ahí.
I was very scared.
What were you scared of?
Porque pensé que ya no.
I didn't think I'd see my mom again. They didn't tell me where we were going.
Sister Norma Pimentel is the executive director of this Catholic Charities facility. It assists migrant families who are released from the detention center.
It's a big welcome sign when you first walk in, but there are a lot of people in the country that don't welcome them. What do you say to those people?
If they see that child that I have seen, when those childs are looking at me with those faces full of tears, asking me, help me, how can you not help that child?
Outrage outside a detention center in New Jersey today. Protesters railed against the Trump administration action that separates children from parents accused of violating immigration laws.
Making the noise. It was us as the people.
Inside, Democratic members of Congress crammed into the lobby for what they called an unannounced inspection, but cameras could not follow.
Believe me, tearing children from the arms of their mother and their father is not the right decision. It has got to stop.
It's Father's Day, damn it. And you have a right to talk to your children, and you don't even know where your children are.
The plight of children prompted a rare move by the First Lady, who weighed in with a statement from her office. Mrs. Trump hates to see children separated from their families and hopes both sides of the aisle can finally come together to achieve successful immigration reform. Melania Trump carefully presented a softer tone, saying we must be a country that governs with heart, echoed by top advisor Kellyanne Conway.
As a mother, as a Catholic, as somebody who's got a conscience, I will tell you that nobody likes this policy. You saw the president on camera, that he wants this to end.
But no suggestion the president would reevaluate the legal interpretation that splits families. In fact, former Trump strategist and immigration hardliner Steve Bannon called this a line in the sand.
The president is enforcing a zero-tolerance policy. We've got to get security on the southern border. He has not been given his wall, and I believe he's going to enforce this policy.
Tomorrow, 2 Republican senators with the responsibility for negotiating how much Congress could spend on the president's border wall will meet with him here at the White House. Meanwhile, there are divisions even among Republicans about how to handle the crisis involving children. 2 moderate senators are demanding answers from the administration about the treatment of families lawfully seeking political asylum. Therefore, they're not violating immigration laws, and in some cases, they've been separated too.